Hey everyone, today I'm going to make a video about calculating a percent change. A lot of the students I work with have trouble remembering how to do it. And so I thought I'd just make a quick video to describe the process just so you can understand it a little better. So I have the formula right here on the screen. With the notation, it looks a little scary. So something that helps me remember is just instead of V2 and V1, we can just say the new and the old number. So another way to write this equation is x equals new minus old over old. And I'll work through some examples in a minute, but there's actually a way to simplify this equation so that it might be a little easier to remember. Using the properties of fractions, we know that x equals new over old minus old over old. And then we can actually put some parentheses around that so we don't get confused. But that is another way to write it, and now it looks longer, but we can actually just cancel that out because we know that anything divided by itself is 1. So we now have new over old minus 1. And then if we don't want it in decimal form, we can multiply it by 100. So I can work through a quick example. I'll even leave a download link in the description if you want to download this this Excel workbook. But something that we often calculate percent changes for in the classroom could be stock data, for example. This is data from IBM. We have different days here and the closing price for IBM stock. And I don't know if you've ever seen stock prices, but at the end of every day, you'll see, oh, IBM stock changed by 0.2% today or by 0.5%. And they calculate a percent change just like this to display that. So I'm going to use Excel here, but you can really use any calculator to calculate a percent change. But Excel is commonly used in the classroom, and it's good practice to know how to do it. So we're going to use our simplified equation of new divided by old minus 1. I can actually bring that back over here. Okay, there we go. I think that's probably a little better now. So so to get started, we want to make sure we know what direction our data is going in. As we can see, this is the 18th, the 19th, the 20th. So the oldest data for us right now is on the top, and the newer data is on the bottom. So to calculate a percent change, I'll just type in equals the close price on the 19th is our new number, divided by our old number, which is the close price on the 18th, and then minus 1. But we don't need any parentheses or anything right now because of the order of operations. So if we press enter there, we'll see that we have this decimal. To make that a little easier to look at, Excel has a built-in function right here which will multiply that decimal by 100 automatically. So if we come up here to the home button, we can click the percent button, and then these ones will extend it. I like to have 2 decimal places. So we can see after the close on the 18th, at the end of the day on the 19th, IBM stock price had changed by 0.86%. If we take our same formula and drag it down all the way, we can see that we can calculate all of these percent changes very easily with little to no work. If we wanted to, we could then chart this data. We could run regressions or analyze it in different ways. Another thing that we can do is to even make a little calculator that we can reuse to calculate percent changes between any two numbers. So I will just go through this step by step slowly for those who need a little refresher on this. But to calculate a percent change, like we had worked through, is just our new value divided by our old value minus 1. That's it. So say I had $100 total. If someone gave me $20 more, I would have $120 total. You see, we now have a 20% increase in our number of dollars. To multiply this by 100, we can click the percent style symbol up here, and we can see that we had a 20% increase in the number of dollars that we had. Making a calculator like this is handy because if you have a long homework assignment, you can always reuse it without typing all of these numbers into your calculator every time. Now again, I'll leave a download link for this file in the description of the video. I know this is simple, but it's easy to forget, especially when you don't work through it a lot. So please feel free to leave a comment if anything didn't make sense, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.